Hey guys, welcome back to Meepers Jeepers. The new job I got, I'm kind of having to do some of my own maintenance on my truck. So in seeing how EDC seems to be all the rage today, I had a few tools in my lunch bag. Really didn't cover a lot of things that I'm needing to do on the truck. Like putting a steering wheel ball on or changing the air filter, which I do a lot. In the mixer truck that I drive, because I'm in a lot of dusty conditions. So every month and a half, 2 months, I'm swapping out air filters. And instead of bothering, the mechanics who are always busy, little jobs like that, I just like to do myself. So I got a bag and a pouch, I guess you would call it. And to have my own little toolkit in my lunch bag, just for very small jobs, guys. Again, changing lights, changing air filters. Sometimes, I'm swapping in and out of trucks a few times and they need fixed, or I got to switch my suicide knob. Because, guys, let me tell you, when you get used to a suicide knob or a Brody knob, a steering knob, it's hard to switch to another truck without it. So, and a lot of the EDC tools that are deemed EDC are fairly expensive. So I got a few things here that I've equipped my pouch with, my EDC pouch, that I've just kind of picked from some other toolkits that I have, like these Duratec sets here. I bought a huge Milwaukee bit set several years ago, and I never knew, like, the short bits, like, unless you got an extension and mess with two pieces, I just don't use these short bits very often. And I robbed this from one of my other toolkits because I just did, you try to buy these plastic bars to put bits in on Amazon. They're just stupid expensive for what they are. So I just robbed it out of another toolkit I had, set of tools, and I'm going to swap out them not so great bits with some of these Milwaukee bits that I have. Because, guys, if you ain't messing with Milwaukee, I mean, I'm sure that if you're watching my channel that you've messed with some Milwaukee tools, guys. They are just superb, and the bits leave nothing to be desired. They're great bits. I just prefer to use longer ones, which I have up on my toolbox there, and I was just hanging on these just in case I broke one and needed another one. I don't typically use the short ones with an extension, but I'm going to show you what I have put in my little EDC pouch. And this one here is Maxpedition. They got a few different sizes, guys, on Amazon, but it's a pretty nice pouch, and as you can see, you can fit quite a bit of stuff in it, and it's got a zipper here on the back where it opens up kind of like a change purse or a wallet that you can put a notepad or pens or something like that in. I don't use it because I don't carry a notepad with me, but any thinner items would fit nicely in this back zipper. And it did come, you can see the hole right there, and right there on that side. Well, you can't see it because the toothpicks are in the way. It had a lanyard, like, wear it around your neck for some ungodly reason. I don't know why, but I took the lanyard off. It still has a nice little loop on it if you want to hang it somewhere. It's got a little paracord on the, I think it's a K2 zipper on the back. Real nice zipper. So I just want to show you, I think this was $24 on Amazon, guys, and I just want to show you, and I don't have it completely full. I just got the stuff in it that I'm going to use on the job, and you can fit quite a bit of stuff in it. And guys, don't go out. I mean, some EDC stuff is nice. It works as it should. But a lot of the stuff they call EDC, guys, I mean, you can pick parts from other toolkits you have rather than spending, some of the ungodly prices they want for what they call EDC tools. So again, like I said, I'm going to put a few Phillips, two Phillips, a T25. You can see that, sorry. And then a T20, which I use quite often in the truck. Torx bit, star bit, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to throw a couple Allens in it just in case. A flathead right there. I'm going to take these junk ones out of this bar. And I got a little 1/4 inch socket adapter right here that I can use, you know, if I ever need to. I'm not putting sockets in, per se, sockets in my pouch, because I have other means of using sockets in this pouch. I'm dragging on. Let me get to it. But guys, the Maxpedition pouches, I think this is the smallest one they have. You know, the 4-inch. I think they have a 6-inch and a few others. But guys, I mean, that pouch is just, I mean, it's got stretch fabric up here like a belt that you can put pins or screwdrivers, whatever in. It's got 2 big pouches on the bottom, big pouch right there in the middle. You can see everything that's in it. And you can see I got them toothpicks right there in one of the elastic straps. 2 big pockets on the back, which I got a knife, a screwdriver, a couple other things in, my flashlight. Let's get everything out of here. And I did actually buy the Harbor Freight stubby 1/4 inch ratchet. Get my camera to focus. And I bought a kit and turned it into a bit driver, which I can turn back into a 1/4 inch ratchet with this. But once I got it put together and I got it put in the bag, guys, it was just a little big. Just taking up a little too much room in the bag. So I'm going to swap it out, guys, for this Duratech. Guys, both these sets together, they come together on Amazon, are like 25 bucks or something. And guys, these things come invaluable, especially in the house. These kind of live in my pack out that I have in the house. But I'm going to take that little less bulky bit driver from Duratech and stick it in with these bits right there. So the next thing I got, guys, is I do have a dedicated screwdriver, very tiny, little flathead with a spinning cap on the back of it. And guys, it's the only screwdriver that I can find that will fit these tiny screws that are in my glasses, you know, to tighten them up or work on them or whatever. And I've had this for a very, very long time. It's out of a cheap kit I had years ago, and I've just hung on to it. So the next thing, guys, is, I mean, I have a couple toothpicks in mine that I use all the time. The next thing, guys, this is kind of, I guess, an EDC tool or a multi-tool, you would call it. The Milwaukee, can't even remember what it's called, guys. I don't know if it's on the back. No, it's a 4822-1517 right there. But it's got, the reason I bought it was the pry bar. But once I got the knife in my hand, it's got a wire stripper right there. You can pull nails with it. It's got, you know, the awesome Milwaukee pocket clip, guys. Milwaukee, in my opinion, that is the best pocket clip that you can have right there. It just works superbly. But what I did find is that the button on it, you can see right there, it's recessed. So you really got to, and it's not very easy to open, so you really got to shove your thumb down in there. And I even got grease on it. Well, WD-40. But I thought that'd be a nice addition, especially seeing how it has a wire stripper, and sometimes I'm working on lights. A little pry bar right there, nail puller. I don't know that I'd ever use that as a nail puller. It better be a pretty small nail. But, you know, again, guys, Milwaukee, I think once I get a little use into it, you know, that slide will start working a little smoother, hopefully. But it's a pretty good knife. And I think it was, I don't know, 18 bucks, either at Home Depot or Amazon. So, and I like the clip because it fits right in that belt, that elastic belt on the side, hangs right on the side of my tool pouch. So the next thing, guys, is I got a real nice pair of Mr. Green. I think they're called Mr. Greens. Yeah, I think that's what they are. Nail clippers. And I bought these. I don't know that these are EDC, but I bought them specifically because of how they fold up. So they completely enclose themselves and take up very little space. Look at that. Look how nice them are. Takes up very little space in the bag. So I just fold up one end. That way it keeps it sticking out of the top pocket where I can just grab it very easily. And it's got finger indents, which make them very comfortable to use. So the next thing, guys, Civivi, if you don't know Civivi, it's a newer knife company that has quite a bit on Amazon and Walmart. Walmart carries Civivi knives. For the money, guys, they're a pretty nice knife. And I picked up these tweezers, precision tweezers. See if I can get that to focus. Look at them. Look at the tips on them. And they meet up. Sorry, guys. Meet up perfectly. For, steel splinters or wood splinters or what have you. But the nice thing is, guys, you can see it says there's Civivi right there. That they're retractable. So it's just a slide. They're not spring-loaded or nothing. So, for your EDC pouch, guys, I mean, that's probably a 1/4 inch by a 1/4 inch. With a little flat nut on the top. You can use your thumb to deploy them. So I think I'm going to get another pair of these for my medical kit. Because they're just so nice. I mean, guys, they work flawlessly. Nice and smooth. Pretty long. I don't know, 3 inches maybe on them. But, it's probably not something I'm going to use very often. But, guys, you get a splinter, especially a steel splinter in your finger. Like, these will come in handy. Or, yeah, the tweezers will come in handy. The next thing, guys, is, just a snap-on little pry bar, little pocket pry bar. Because I don't know that this one's going to be sufficient enough to get in and under some things on the truck. So never hurts to have 2 of them. So, and I mean, it's Snap-on, guys. I mean, it's a nice little pry bar. I mean, too expensive for what it is. I mean, you can use, the icons or whatever, other pry bar you want to put in your EDC pouch. But it's going to be very nice to have, some small tools in the truck for whatever little job I'm going to do, rather than trying to run in and out, of the shop themselves, bothering them guys for a stinking, Phillips head screwdriver or whatever. And guys, Klein has this. They have a shorter one also. I wished I would have gotten the shorter one, and I may end up picking it up for this pouch because this one's a bit long, but it's a precision screwdriver. You can see it's got a rolling end on it right there. There we go. Works great, guys. It's Klein. But like I said, I wish they have a shorter one that's maybe a couple inches shorter altogether. But, it's got obviously 4 flip bits or 2 flip bits that give you 4 different small precision screwdriver heads. Right there. So I thought maybe these would probably work on my glasses, but I don't really know that they go small enough. But again, guys, it's Klein. Klein makes excellent tools, nice handle, with nice rubber grip on it. But, like I said, they do make, I mean, the long one's nice, but they do make a smaller one, a shorter one, the same exact screwdriver that I think would just fit a little better in this EDC case, because even in the back pocket, it sticks up about 1 inch. Not a big deal. I'm going to use it, but I think I'm going to throw this one in the pack out in the house and get the smaller one for my EDC pouch. So the next thing, guys, just a ballpoint pen. My Spyderco knife fits right nice on the back, clips right in that back pocket, so it lays against the back just perfectly. Perfect size knife. And when the other stuff's in the pocket, it stays, secure. The next thing, guys, if you haven't seen Streamlight, guys, this EDC, it's on the brain. This Streamlight wedge, guys, this is Coyote brown or tan, something like that. But it's C-port charged. Some of the Streamlights I don't understand. I have quite a bit of Streamlight flashlights, and some of them, I don't like anything that has a proprietary charger. Anything that won't just take, a Type-C, I'm not interested in. But I did it, a while back. I bought some stream lights that have proprietary chargers, or like the little key light that I did a video on, a very small stream light. It takes the old like camera style charger, which I don't know why they just don't switch everything to USB-C. But anyways, guys, this thing goes up to 800 lumens, I think. 2 settings, dim, bright, 800, and I think the other one's 400, 500, something like that. But guys, I mean, just the size alone, it just fits perfectly in that EDC pouch. And you always need a good flashlight. I don't care what you're doing, you need a good flashlight. So I think that's oh, in the back, I do have something in the back. Nice small pair of just regular channel lock pliers, guys. The channel locks are vice grip pliers, sorry. Come in handy for just about anything. They're a great size. I mean, you're not pulling, a 3/4 inch bolt or something like that out with them, but, small jobs around the truck, these things come in handy. And I did pick up a 3-inch set of wrench pliers. And I do have, guys, if you watch my videos, I got a ton of Knipex products. And I do have the little ones that are Knipex. And I love them. But this one here, guys, I wanted to try these out because everybody is trying to copy Knipex. This is WorkPro. And guys, for I think $18, $16, whatever I paid for them on Amazon, if you look, I mean, guys, they're exactly the same. I mean, they feel the same. The knurling on the side is a tad different, but I like it. And I think it goes up to, God, what, 3/4? I mean, I don't think you're ever going to use it for that. But I think the only thing that limits the plier wrench versatility and usability is that it really only goes so far in each setting. Like the pliers, you just open up and they got a lot of travel on the jaw. These have hardly any. That's it. I mean, obviously you can, move it wherever you need it. But, I kind of, when you're working on a job, you don't want to have to fiddle with trying to get it, right, I guess, the right size. But guys, I mean, for WorkPro, you can see I haven't done anything to them. They're oiled nicely. You can see that. Nice little lanyard hole or whatever the heck that is. I don't know what you'd use that for. But guys, for the EDC pouch, a 3-inch pliers wrench, probably would come in handy, especially, like, again, the air filter screws, sometimes they're just stripped out and you can't get them out with a screwdriver. You got to have something to be able to grab them. So that's when you go to these or go to these. And the reason I have both of these is the WorkPro, see if I can get that to focus, has really thin jaws. No, dropped it. If you can see that. So I don't know. I think that especially grabbing them little screws in tight areas that are recessed down into plastic, these are going to come in pretty handy. And that's the only thing I got in the bag. And that's, like I said, where that zips up at. It's got quite a bit of room in there on each side. So the next thing, guys, is like I was talking about, having a 1/4 inch drive bit to put in this bit driver. I don't really need the sockets because I did pick up, guys, I can't say enough about Klein. This tiny, I wish the handle was a bit smaller, but I think that would affect the usability of it maybe, to really be able to get a hold of it and bear down, especially with my big hands. But guys, this is like a 7-in-1. So obviously it has a bit in the top, a 1/4 inch socket, and then you just pull that bit out. And I think that's like a 5/16 in there, or I don't know what, like a 10, 11 millimeter or something like that. And then this whole thing pulls out. It's tough because it's brand new. Let me grab my pliers. But I got it oiled, but man, that is tight in there. And then obviously you got another bit and a 5/16 inch socket on the other side. And then obviously if you pull it out, you got another nut driver right there. So, I mean, that guys, that is like a true nice multi-tool from Klein. And Klein's about like Knipex, guys. I mean, they don't make a ton of tools, but what they do make, they make them right, and they're very high quality. So I got that. And another item that is in this for the bit bigger jobs, and I've had this for a while, is that Klein like multi-socket driver, I guess. But it goes up to 9/16. Like each color is a size. So like that's a quarter at the top. And then you just take it off if you need something a hair bigger and flip it over. And there you go. What is that? 5/16? Yeah. 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch, and 9/16. And guys, for an EDC tool, I know it's a bit large, but you know, if you're an electrician or something like that, this would absolutely come in handy. So I had it, so I just thought I'd stick it into my EDC pouch, just in case I need, you know, a set of sockets. And then obviously, you know, the bit that's in it will fit in any bit driver. Or I can use, again, where to go, that adapter, 1/4 inch adapter. So, hey guys, and I know that, like I said, EDC is kind of all the rage these days, but I guess my point to doing this video is that when you specifically look for EDC tools, they can get extremely expensive. I mean, I've seen a stupid plier screwdriver tool that was $200 and some. Like, guys, don't spend that kind of money. I mean, just rob some of the tools that you don't use so much out of your other toolkits, or like the Work Pros. Guys, I mean, this is something that'll be used maybe once or twice a month, you know, or for me a little more, maybe 4 or 5 times a month. But you know, you ain't got to have top name brand EDC tools in your EDC toolkit. So, but I would suggest, and I've not seen a lot of like tool pouches like this, EDC tool pouches. But guys, these Maxpeditions for the money, I mean, it's just a great pouch. Like, you can really see that elastic band on the top there. And like I said, it's got the 2 pockets on the front, the big pocket in the back. It's got 2 pockets in the back that my, you know, longer stuff, my flashlight and stuff goes into. And then it has a zipper in the back for whatever you need to put in it. I mean, you could almost throw your wallet in there. I don't know why you would, but it'll fit. So, I mean, again, guys, check out the Maxpedition. And guys, all this stuff I bought. None of this stuff has been sent to me. So I was just kind of impressed. I almost wish I would have went with the bigger bag to fit just a couple more tools in, because I mean, I think I can get them in this, but it's going to be pretty packed, and I'd be a little concerned about damaging the pouch itself. But guys, I mean, you can see all this stuff here on my table. You know, I got the knife, a nice precision screwdriver there. Let's see if I can lay this all out where you can see it. Nice pry bar. Put all this stuff over. And of course, my specific eyeglass screwdriver. Got a pair of small channel locks. Also a plier wrench right there. So, I mean, and that's not even half of what I got in this. You know, my pliers from Civivi. Guys, check out Civivi. I'm telling you, they make some very nice stuff. My Klein stubby screwdriver. My Klein socket driver set. And I'm not going to count that because I'm going to swap it out for this bit driver. Because, like I said, that head's just a little bulky. And I'll just drop that. There it is. So I'm going to swap it out for the Duratec just because it takes up a lot less room. And, you know, I'm not going to be cranking on anything that needs that. I mean, I'm pretty stoked about turning that into a bit driver, though. Let's see what else we got here. Obviously, my flashlight, my Streamlight flashlight, a pen, The fingernail clippers, which I don't know why, guys. I think it's the concrete, but I've been getting a lot of hangnails here lately, and that's why I put them in there, because, you know, a hangnail can be fairly painful. The strip of bits that I'm going to put all these, you know, Milwaukee bits into. You know, a few toothpicks that fit in that. And then my Milwaukee box cutter, multi-tool, whatever you want to call it. I mean, guys, that's crazy. Look at all that. And this little pouch, all that fits. So, guys, check out the Maxpedition pouches. Again, they got smaller and larger versions in steps and increments, several inches. This is the 4-inch pouch that I got, and like I said, it did come with this lanyard that was paracord or whatever, but I took it off because, I mean, it's really, I don't know, altogether probably 3 feet long or something. It's fairly long. But it's pretty impressive out of that little 4-inch pouch, 4 by 5 or 6-inch pouch, that you can fit all these tools in it. So it's just going to be nice to have, you know, some smaller tools for stuff that I do at work. And even, I think I'm going to make up one, you know, for the vehicles. I do have toolkits in my vehicles, but sometimes, you know, if you're doing little jobs or trying to fix a dash panel or something like that, it's just a pain to pull out, you know, the bigger toolkits that I have in the vehicles. So I think I'm going to make up another one to keep in the vehicles. And again, guys, I'll be robbing parts from my other toolkits rather than spending a ton of money, you know, on EDC tools. So, I mean, you guys tell me what you think. Tell me what your EDC is. If you have, you know, a complete or, you know, a toolkit, I won't call it a complete because it's different for everybody. But I'm pretty stoked with this toolkit to have it in the truck with me to be able to do any small job I can, you know, able to do myself without bothering the mechanics at work. So that was the whole purpose of making up this toolkit. And then obviously, guys, I mean, all this is fairly easily replaceable and pretty cheap. I think that, I mean, other than the flashlight, this is probably the most expensive item I have in here. And I think this was $26 for this Klein stubby screwdriver. And I do have another one up here. But this is Vessel. And I thought about using it, but the fact that this one has sockets on it makes it a little more versatile. But guys, I'm getting off track here. But again, if you haven't checked out Vessel screwdrivers, they're just, I mean, I don't want to say they're just like Klein, but, you know, Vessel makes not a lot of tools, but what they do make, I'm telling you guys, they are superb and they are affordable. So I was getting a little off track. I shouldn't have done that. But Vessel is just very good stuff. And so is Klein is just the best, especially for screwdrivers, wiring tools, electrical work tools. You can hear that. Just beautiful. So maybe I get a little too excited about a ratcheting screwdriver. But guys, tell me what you think. Leave your comments. Give me a like and a subscribe. Tell me what you carry, you know, for an EDC, whether it's, you know, just a pocket knife or you do have, you know, a fairly large set of tools that you carry around with you every day. Because I think this is really going to come in handy. I'm not just kind of doing this for video content. I think that this kit is really going to come in handy, whether it's at work or, you know, we do camping, stuff like that. I also, again, have tools in the camper, but it's just nice to be able to have, you know, a few small tools on you at all times. So until next time, guys, really, I appreciate you watching. Again, leave your likes, comments, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.